I bet you didn't know I am based on a real story. I am Michael Myers, and it all began on that fateful Halloween night in 1963, when I, as a 6-year-old boy, woke up and made my way into my sister's room. What happened next changed the course of my life forever. In a horrifying act, I stabbed her to death, an act that would define me as the embodiment of pure evil. After that night, I was sent to Smith's Grove Sanitarium, where I spent the remainder of my childhood and adolescence under the watchful eye of Dr. Sam Loomis. He became fascinated with me, studying me extensively and eventually fearing me. Dr. Loomis saw something in my eyes that chilled him to the bone, something beyond human. He described my face as blank, pale, and emotionless, with eyes as black as the devil himself. He spent years trying to understand me, realizing that what lay behind those eyes was nothing short of evil. Years later, on the night of October 30th, 1978, my true reign of terror began. I managed to escape from Smith's Grove and made my way back to Haddonfield, the town where it all began. Before descending upon Haddonfield, I made a chilling stop at a hardware store, where I acquired the mask that would become my trademark. With that mask on, I completed my transformation from the boy Dr. Loomis once knew to the infamous serial killer feared by all. In the midst of my rampage, a high schooler named Laurie Strode unwittingly became entangled in my web of violence. Little did she know that her quiet night of babysitting would turn into a horrifying battle for survival. Laurie managed to outsmart me and thwart my attacks multiple times, but I relentlessly pursued her. Driven by my relentless urge to finish what I started, I continued my pursuit, leaving a trail of death and destruction in my wake. Meanwhile, Dr. Loomis, who had dedicated his life to containing the evil within me, joined the hunt to stop me. On that eventful night, he arrived at the house where Laurie was valiantly defending herself against my onslaught. In a moment of desperate determination, Dr. Loomis managed to shoot me 6 times, temporarily halting my deadly spree. But the story didn't end there. Later that night, Laurie was taken to Haddonfield Memorial Hospital to receive treatment for her injuries. Unbeknownst to her, I survived the gunshot wounds and returned to finish what I had started. The events of Halloween 2 unveiled the shocking truth. Laurie was my sister, a fact that had been hidden from her since childhood. This revelation explained my relentless pursuit of her, as I aimed to eliminate my remaining family members. Though the connection between Laurie and me might have diminished the complexity of my character, it set the stage for the next chapters of the Myers saga. The sequel ended with a fiery confrontation at the hospital, where I again met my apparent demise. But as the legend of Michael Myers grew, it was clear that evil never truly dies. The flames that consumed me were merely a prelude to my inevitable return, ensuring that the nightmare would continue, and my name would forever be synonymous with terror.